I decided on Bridgewater State and I'm going for marketing.
I decided on Babson. Go Beavers!
I decided on UMass Lowell, and my major is going to be criminal justice, and my minor is going to be finance. Go Riverhawks.
I decided on UMB. Go Beacons!
I have decided on Merrimack College. I will be majoring in business management and minoring in sports management.
I decided on UConn to major in finance. Go Huskies!
I decided on Emmanuel College for marketing and also to run track and field at the school as well.
I decided on Gordon and that we will be majoring in pre-med.
On Northeastern for finance and go Huskies.
I decided on Bunker Hill for 2 years and then UMass Boston for nursing.
I decided on Salem State and I'm going for political science.
I committed to URI.
I decided on the Army because I thought it would be fun.
I decided on Tufts University.
I decided on Northeastern and I am be majoring in political science and psychology. Go Huskies!
I decided on Capital Waste Services as my job after high school.
I decided on Emmanuel College for pre-vet.
I decided on going to BU. For health sciences, go Terriers.
I'm going to Salem State and I'm going for nursing.
I decided on URI and I will be majoring in civil engineering. Go Rams!
Decided on Monroe for nursing.
State University, and I'm majoring in criminal justice police program.
Presenting their 2026 program, La Llorona, Curse of the Weeping Woman. Desmond is proud to present Everett High School.
Mom said not to go near the river. Do you hear her calling? She's looking for her children. And tonight, you might be one of them.
I decided on Bridgewater State and I'm going for marketing.
I decided on Babson. Go Beavers!
I decided on UMass Lowell, and my major is going to be criminal justice, and my minor is going to be finance. Go Riverhawks.
I decided on UMB. Go Beacons.
I have decided on Merrimack College. I will be majoring in business management and minoring in sports management.
I decided on UConn to major in finance. Go Huskies.
Decided on Emmanuel College for marketing and also run track and field at the school as well.
I decided on Gordon and I will be majoring in pre-med.
On Northeastern for finance and go Huskies.
I decided on Bunker Hill for 2 years and then UMass Boston for nursing.
I decided on Salem State and I'm going for political science.
I committed to URI.
I decided on the Army because I thought it would be fun.
I decided on Tufts University.
I decided on Northeastern and I will be majoring in political science and psychology. Go Huskies!
I decided on Capital Waste Services as my job after high school.
I decided on Emmanuel College for pre-med.
Decided on going to BU. For health sciences, go Terriers.
I'm going to Salem State and I'm going for nursing.
I decided on URI and I will be majoring in civil engineering. Go Rams!
Decided on Manuel for nursing.
State University, and I'm majoring in criminal justice police program.
Presenting their 2026 program, La Llorona, Curse of the Weeping Woman. Desmond is proud to present Everett High School.
Mom said not to go near the river. Do you hear her calling? She's looking for her children. And tonight, you might be one of them.
I decided on Bridgewater State and I'm going for marketing.
I decided on Babson. Go Beavers!
I decided on UMass Lowell, and my major is going to be criminal justice, and my minor is going to be finance. Go Riverhawks.
I decided on UMB. Go Beacons.
I have decided on Merrimack College. I will be majoring in business management and minoring in sports management.
I decided on UConn to major in finance. Go Huskies.
I decided on Emmanuel College for marketing and also run track and field at the school as well.
I decided on Gordon and I will be majoring in pre-med.
On Northeastern for finance and go Huskies.
I decided on Barker Hill for 2 years and then UMass Boston for nursing.
I decided on Salem State and I'm going for political science.
I committed to URI.
I decided on the Army because I thought it would be fun.
I decided on Tufts University.
I decided on Northeastern and I will be majoring in political science and psychology. Go Huskies!
I decided on Capital Waste Services as my job after high school.
I decided on Emmanuel College for pre-vet.
Decided on going to BU. For health sciences, go Terriers.
I'm going to Salem State and I'm going for nursing.
I decided on URI and I will be majoring in civil engineering. Go Rams!
Decided on Monroe for nursing.
State University, and I'm majoring in criminal justice police program.
Presenting their 2026 program, La Llorona, Curse of the Weeping Woman. Everett is proud to present Everett High School.
Mom said not to go near the river. Do you hear her calling? She's looking for her children. And tonight, you might be one of them.
decided on Bridgewater State and I'm going for marketing.
I decided on Babson. Go Beavers!
I decided on UMass Lowell, and my major is going to be criminal justice, and my minor is going to be finance. Go Riverhawks.
I decided on UMB. Go Beacons.
I have decided on Merrimack College. I will be majoring in business management and minoring in sports management.
I decided on UConn to major in finance. Go Huskies.
I decided on Emmanuel College for marketing and also to run track and field at the school as well.
I decided on Gordon, and I will be majoring in pre-med.
On Northeastern for finance, and go Huskies.
I decided on Bunker Hill for 2 years and then UMass Boston for nursing.
I decided on Salem State and I'm going for political science.
I committed to URI.
I decided on the Army because I thought it would be fun.
I decided on Tufts University.
I decided on Northeastern and I am be majoring in political science and psychology. Go Huskies!
I decided on Capital Waste Services as my job after high school.
I decided on Emmanuel College for pre-vet.
Decided on going to BU. For health sciences, go Terriers.
I'm going to Salem State and I'm going for nursing.
I decided on URI and I will be majoring in civil engineering. Go Rams!
Decided on Monroe for nursing.
State University, and I'm majoring in criminal justice police program.
Presenting their 2026 program, La Llorona, Curse of the Weeping Woman. Desmond is proud to present Everett High School.
Mom said not to go near the river. Do you hear her calling? She's looking for her children. And tonight, you might be one of them.
I decided on Bridgewater State and I'm going for marketing.
I decided on Babson. Go Beavers!
I decided on UMass Lowell, and my major is going to be criminal justice, and my minor is going to be finance. Go Riverhawks.
I decided on UMB. Go Beacons.
I have decided on Merrimack College. I will be majoring in business management and minoring in sports management.
I decided on UConn to major in finance. Go Huskies.
Decided on Emmanuel College for marketing and also run track and field at the school as well.
I decided on Gordon, and I will be majoring in pre-med.
On Northeastern for finance, and go Huskies.
I decided on Bunker Hill for 2 years and then UMass Boston for nursing.
I decided on Salem State and I'm going for political science.
I committed to URI.
I decided on the Army because I thought it would be fun.
I decided on Tufts University.
I decided on Northeastern and I will be majoring in political science and psychology. Go Huskies!
I decided on Capital Waste Services as my job after high school.
I decided on Emmanuel College for pre-med.
Decided on going to BU. For health sciences, go Terriers.
I'm going to Salem State and I'm going for nursing.
I decided on URI and I will be majoring in civil engineering. Go Rams!
Decided on Manuel for nursing.
State University, and I'm majoring in criminal justice police program.
Presenting their 2026 program, La Llorona, Curse of the Weeping Woman. Nesbitt is proud to present Everett High School.
Mom said not to go near the river.
Good evening and welcome to the Everett School Committee regular meeting for Monday, May 4th, 2026. The time is 6:39 p.m. Clerk, could you call the roll to determine a quorum?
Student Representative Emma Perry.
Present.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Present.
Ms. Babcock.
Present.
Ms. Cardello.
Present.
Ms. Cornelio.
Present.
Ms. Cristiano.
Present.
Mr. D'Onofrio. Ms. Garin.
Present.
Mr. LaMonica.
Present.
Mayor Van Campen.
Present.
Chairperson Hurley.
Present.
9 members present.
9 members present. We do have a quorum if everyone would join us in saluting the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Mayor Van Kampen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If I may, I'd like to ask the school committee if we could observe a very brief moment of silence. Last Friday, our community lost a lifelong member, someone who has a child that is in the Everett Public Schools. Tim Dresser lost his battle with cancer last Friday. For those who knew him or knew his family, just a great person, and to lose him at such a young age leaves a great void for our community and, more importantly, for his family. So I do want to offer my condolences to his wife Jackie, his 3 children, his entire family, and I would ask if we could just have a brief moment of silence.
All rise. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Barrows.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules and take room number 6, item number 2, out of order and bring that item forward.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to suspend our rules and take Roman numeral 6, item number 2, out of order. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello. Yes. Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Kampen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved 9-0. The item is before us. Superintendent, could you read that? Thank you.
Roman numeral 6, item number 2, promotion of the May 7th and 8th, 2026 Everett High School Theater Company production of Grease. This evening, I know that the theater company director, Ms. Brittany Mitchell, is with us, along with some members of the cast who would like to come before the school committee at the invitation of our chairperson.
So moved to bring our guests forward.
Is there a second? Second. Motion made and seconded to invite the Everett Theater Company before us. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Kampen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved 9-0. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you. I'm Isabella. I play Frenchie.
I'm Ray, and I'm the stage manager. I'm Olivia. I play Sandy.
My name's Vinicius. I play Danny Zuko.
And we're here to come promote our show, Grease. It's this Thursday and Friday. It's May 7th and 8th. It starts at 6:30. The tickets are going to be $5, cash only. And we just wanted to come invite you guys because we've been working really hard, and we'd like you guys to come and enjoy our show. That's all.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Make a motion to excuse our guests with the customary thanks.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to excuse our guests with the customary thanks. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Kampen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved 9-0. Motion passed. Our guests have been excused. Just real quick from the chair, if I may. This is Tech Week for them. They're very busy. They're getting ready for their production. I love that they took time out of their busy schedule to come up in their outfits and promote their show. Looking forward to visiting and seeing the production this week. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral 3, item number 1, regular meeting for Monday, April the 6th, 2026.
Make a motion to waive the reading of the records and place them on file.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio to waive the reading for the regular meeting on Monday, April 6th, 2026, and place it on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Kampen.
Yes. Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 2, the records for Budget Committee meeting of the whole on Thursday, April the 16th, 2026.
Make a motion to waive the reading of the record of the Budget Committee of the whole meeting and place them on file.
Second.
Motion made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cardillo to waive the reading of the Budget Committee of the whole for Thursday, April 16th, 2026, and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 3 under reading of the records were the 2 public hearings held on Tuesday, April the 28th, 2026.
Make a motion to waive the reading of the records for the public hearings on Tuesday, April 28th, and place them on file.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio to waive the reading of the public hearings on Tuesday, April 28th, 2026, and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion has passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral 4, public comment.
Motion open public comment?
Second.
Motion has been made by Mr. LaMonica, seconded by Ms. Cornelio to open public comment. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, so moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Public comment is open. Seeing no speakers on the sign-in sheet, is there anyone interested in speaking at public comment? Seeing no speakers.
Motion to close public comment?
Second.
Motion made by Mr. LaMonica, seconded by Ms. Babcock to close public comment. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
I'd ask you to waive the reading, I'd ask you to take out of order item Roman numeral 6, item number 3 for student spotlight. As you can see in the audience, we have some smiling Lafayette Lions students and their families and their teachers and their principal. And as you know, every month we highlight one of our wonderful schools and the students inside them. And tonight is no exception. The Lafayette School, my alma mater, will be coming before you to make their presentation to the school committee with your invitation forward.
So moved, Madam Chair. Second the motion.
So moved and seconded to suspend our rules and take Roman numeral 6. Item number 3, school spotlight, Lafayette School out of order. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed. The item is now before us. Superintendent.
I would ask the principal to come forward and introduce our guests. Also joining the principal is the assistant principals, Mr. Venezia and Ms. Jaram. And I know all those smiling faces in the back behind the parents, the wonderful teachers at the Lafayette School. So we're going to have...
Make a motion to invite our guests.
Thank you, Ms.
Second motion.
Motion made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Mr. Barrows to invite our guests before us. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. The motion has passed. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank you to Superintendent Hart, Chairperson Hurley, and members of the school committee for having the Lafayette School community here tonight for our school spotlight. Oh, we actually have a slide deck queued up. Perfect, thank you. With me, I have our two amazing assistant principals, Mrs. Melissa Jerem and Mr. Stephen Venencia. We also have our wonderful teachers of the social emotional learning team. Back there, we have Mrs. Rachel Caffarella, Miss Maggie DePlazzi, Mrs. Carly Marazzi, Mrs. Shane Rapucci, Mrs. Lisa Sershin, and Mrs. Michelle Villano. I would especially like to thank the parents and families of our students that are also here supporting us tonight. We are so excited to celebrate and showcase all of the work our students have done throughout the school year. I'd love to introduce our students on the social emotional learning team that led this whole year-long project, starting with our grade 5 students. We have Abigail Angel De Leon and Alessia Sanchez. Then we have our grade 6 students, Alejandra Angel De Leon and Anna Donacimento. Our grade 7 students, we have Valentina Lopez, and then we have Emmy Perez Santana. Our students, with support from our teachers, led a year-long 4-unit service learning project that was funded by DESE's 21st Century Community Learning Centers grant that focused on strengthening schools through service learning. Throughout this project, our students showed true leadership skills, student ownership, and collaboration. Our students have prepared a folder for you with the printed copy of their slide deck. And if you would like to follow along, and without further ado, I'd love to turn it over to our students to walk you through their project.
Our project is funded by K-8 LCL Academic Integration through Service Learning Grant. There are 4 units that were created through this grant, but tonight we will focus on Unit 1. We will talk about the LCL Service Learning Project that we designed and implemented. We were supported by our teachers in discovering and solving a problem to the implementation of Service Learning Project of social emotional learning skills by creating sustainable systems for teachers to use for academic student success. Our problems and solution led us to our Service Learning Project. Next slide, please.
Our service learning project is titled Designed by Students Built for Teachers. A service learning project includes apprenticeship, academic integrity, and student ownership. The SEL skills included in our project are responsible decision-making, empathy, and relationship skills. Our teachers taught us these skills throughout various lessons we've completed in class. Our service learning project is related to the subject of math. Next slide, please. Our challenges were a data deficit, lack of student engagement, and a need for accessible iReady toolkits for student-led small groups during math. Designed by Students Built for Teachers was supported by students working together to create and organize a checkout system of math toolkits for use by teachers during small group instruction. Our project is sustainable by having these resources within our school from year to year through our checkout system. Next slide, please.
Our timeline. In October, we volunteered to join the Service Learning Club. Former students serve as mentors to new members. Our teachers supported us with looking at data, and we identified a problem that impacts our school community. We met several times throughout the month to collaborate on how to solve this problem. We focused on our problems and solutions while building our SEO skills of responsible decision making, empathy, and relationship skills. The problem we focus on relates to math skills based on MCAS data.
In November, we met with our principal, Ms. Taylor, and our vice principal, Mr. Venencia, to pitch our idea of Design by Students Built for Teachers. We presented our problem: how can math MCAS scores in grades 3 through 5th be improved? Using our decision-making skills, we developed a solution to make learning math more interactive by providing math materials for teachers to use with small groups of students in their math learning centers within their classrooms. We wanted permission to use a central location for all teachers to access these materials. We created and presented a slide deck with support from our teachers to formally pitch our idea to our school leaders.
The next part of our project began in December and continued through March. With approval from our school leaders, we met weekly to decide activities, gather materials, create our kits, and implement a sign-out system to make this project sustainable in order to continue on for several years. Here's an example of one of the kits we made. Next slide, please. In April, our project went from concept to reality. Designed by students, built for teachers was officially launched. Teachers can now use our checkout system for the grade level math toolkits. We look forward to continuing this service learning work. Designed by students, built for teachers. Next slide, please.
Here are some pictures from our project designed by students, built for teachers. Next slide, please. We would also like to show you pictures of our 3 SEL service learning projects done at our school. Here is our student-led gratitude project, where our grade 2 and 5 collaborate with a letter writing to various community helpers, such as Chairperson Hurley, Chief Strong, and others. Next slide, please. The next project was Healthy Habits, Helping Hands, which focused on students in Ms. Caffarella's class who partnered with the Allied Health Program at Everett High School to understand the importance of healthy habits. Next slide, please. The next project is Howardis Weather Resources for Multilingual Families. We created a visual emergency toolkit and short video for our families. Next slide, please. To wrap up our service learning project, we all attended the Voice Summit, students and educators leading field trip to in Marlborough on April 16th, which was a lot of fun. Thank you for your time. Do you have any questions for our team?
Mr. Barros.
Actually, I don't have any questions. I don't have the particular question. I just want to commend you for that, because I'm trying to figure out which one I like the most. 4, I love the little sending the news.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's like, pay attention what I'm saying. And then the part that you mentioned that it was student-led for our teachers, that's what it is? Yeah. Designed by students, built for teachers. That's amazing. So I just want to thank you for that, and thank, of course, educators for working hard with them. But the creativity part of it, that's the one that stuck the most. So thank you, and keep doing it.
Thank you, Mr. Barros. Ms. Babcock. Ms. Guerin.
All right, thank you, Madam Chair. First of all, wonderful presentation. First of all, I want to say I love the math toolkits. Certainly, as someone who has always struggled in math in school, always, it would have been really nice to have this sort of visual aid, that may have, especially done by other students, that really would have, I think, helped students learn in certain ways. So that's wonderful, and I love the visual emergency multilingual toolkit. That's a fantastic idea. The infographics, so that we don't necessarily have to worry about translation services. So that's it. I want to commend you all on your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Guerin. Ms. Babcock.
I wanted to say that I was really impressed with the different levels of coverage. You identified 4 different ways that you could meet up with social emotional learning, and you also looked at real issues like hand washing. And I work in the College of Nursing, and I read master's degree papers on hand washing, and here you are doing it at the community level, reminding everybody that clean hands means that you're not going to get sick. And I think that's awesome. I could have used the math too, but I just love that you identified particular problems, that you chose different areas to investigate, and what you're doing now, service learning, is something that in the future, should you have, if whatever direction you go, that is a really important part of everybody's future, is being able to do other things for other people in your community. So if you're doing it now, in the future, we have high hopes, really high hopes. So wonderful job, an amazing PowerPoint too. Like, I love the graphics, and my daughter was a Lafayette Lion too, so I'm well impressed, so.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Babcock. Ms. Cardillo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Through you to our guest. I was so impressed. I congratulate all of you. You have so much to be proud of. And please, I know it has to do with your teachers, but it has to do with you as well. You have to have the desire to learn, and you certainly are learning. And you've taught us tonight. And I'm just so proud of all of you. And thank you, and please keep up the good work. Every year you go to school, you're building on your next year. Before you know it, you're going to be building on your high school years, and then maybe trade school, college, whatever. Continue doing what you're doing. Take pride in your work, as we know you have with this. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you to all the staff that helped them, and especially thank you for the swag bag. Thank
We
you.
knew you'd like those.
Thank you, Ms. Cardillo. Ms. Cornelio.
Through you, Madam Chair, to the Lafayette Lions, I was totally taken back. I couldn't believe that you're so young and so advanced. I love the teamwork, and I really think you can bounce ideas off each other and make great strides. What I see, I think we are headed in the right directions, and I thank the teachers, the educators, the principals, vice principals, and everyone that made this happen. But the students, I'm giving you A+. Thank you, thank you. Keep going.
Thank you, Ms. Cornelio. Anyone else?
I would just like to have the teachers who are in the back of the room, please stand. Thank you so much
Yes.
for all that you do. This is Teacher Appreciation Week here in the Everett Public Schools, and here's some of our finest. And thank you to parents who allow your children to come to our schools, to have wonderful educators like that, bring them to places like this. So thank you to all the teachers in Everett, but certainly our friends here from the Lafayette School. You folks were wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Make a motion to excuse our guests with the customary
motion.
gratitude.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio, to excuse our guests with the customary thanks. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Karen.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved 9-0. Motion has passed. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming tonight. Go Lions.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Barros.
I'll make a motion to return to the regular order of business.
Second.
Motion has been made by Mr. Barros, seconded by Ms. Cardillo, to return to the regular order of business. Roll call. Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Babcock, sorry.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock. Yes. Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Karen.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved 9-0. Motion has passed. We have returned to the regular order of business on our agenda. Superintendent.
Agenda item under 5, Roman numeral 5, report of the student representative. Ms. Perry.
Thank you, Superintendent. Take it away, Emma.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Last week, students returned from April break feeling ready to finish out the final stretch of the school year. Before break was Spirit Week. On Monday, students brought anything but a backpack to school. Tuesday was Dress Your Age Day, so seniors were senior citizens, juniors were teens, sophomores were kids, and freshmen were babies. Wednesday was a fan favorite, Country versus Country Club. Greek Life Day was Thursday. Frat boroughs filled Everett High School. And finally on Friday, 2026 became 2016, with 2016 Rewind. On the 14th, Everett students were honored by the Team Perspective magazine and Immigration Learning Center at Malden High School. Sophomore Sashi Porkel won first place for her essay describing her story of coming to the U.S. as a child. Seniors Elizabeth Landaverde and Allison Acosta, as well as freshman Susanna Prachi, received honorable mention for their essays. As for artwork, Caroline Rivas of the Alternative High School was awarded first place for her piece, and junior Samir Shakobi got awarded third place. You can go to the Crimson Times website to read all of the essays, but I have a copy here with me if any of you haven't gotten a chance to look them over yet. And over April break, senior class president Danica Pham was awarded Everett CTE Student of the Year. Danica is a student in the marketing pathway and an amazing leader at EHS. Our student athletes stayed active as sports continued over break, and I wanted to give a shout out to our Key Club members who take the time to work the scoreboards at the softball, baseball, and lacrosse games. The Key Club hosted a canned food drive last week to support the Elliott Center. The junior prom was last Thursday and was a complete success. Senior prom tickets are now on sale for $60. The prom will be held at Danversport Yacht Club on May 19th. The last day to buy tickets is May 8th. On May 6th, there will be a free prom dress rentals in room 2250 and both classes would like to extend a thank you to all of the support we have received from administration, teachers, students, and the community. Your participation in fundraisers and the assistance of the schools is what makes these nights possible and is greatly appreciated. Before break, the senior class hosted a spring fundraiser to guess the amount of jelly beans in the jar. Student Marissa Dorson won with a guess of 3,584, and we also had a jar of Peeps, and Mr. Landaverde won with the guess of 87. AP testing began today and will continue over the next 2 weeks. Seniors in the medical assisting CTE took their certification test on April 9th. The group of students received a Certified Clinical Medical Assistant Certificate from the NHA. And on the 29th, the Health Science Pathway hosted a blood drive at EHS. The Everett High Theater Company's performance of Grease will be held on stage Thursday and Friday at 6:30 in the Everett Auditorium, as you heard. The annual STEM Pathway Showcase will be with the Mass Learning Project will take place in Boston on Friday. 40 students with projects will be attending, and the senior students will present their capstone projects. The International Honor Society induction will be held on May 13th, followed by the CTE Honor Society induction on the 14th. STEM pathway applications are open to current 8th graders for the next year. Each 8th grade class will be visited this week by the STEM pathway teachers to introduce the program. Middle school soccer tryouts were last week, and the middle school girls volleyball second round starts on the 6th. This Wednesday, the Cavarian School, and I'm sure a lot of other K-8 schools in the district, will be participating in the Massachusetts Walk, Bike, and Roll to School Day. This partnership with Safe Routes to School, the city, and the school system is to encourage more families to walk or bike to school rather than take cars. Last week, the Webster held an MCAS pep rally to celebrate students and bring the school community together before testing. The Webster School also celebrated Autism Awareness Month last week, and 4 5th graders from the Webster placed in the MWRA writing contest. Finally, happy Teachers Appreciation Week to the hardworking teachers of the Everett Public Schools. Thank you for all you do for us students each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. Are there any questions for the student rep? Ms. Babcock.
Through you to Ms. Perry. Tell me more about the prom rentals. Are they donated and then cleaned and then students can use them, or is it actually like an actual rental process?
It's like a rental process, so they were donated by people, and now they were given to the school. They had one for the junior prom too on, I believe, April 9th, but now this for the senior prom is on May 6th, and they were cleaned, and then students get to give them back after they use them for the prom.
Would you still accept prom dress donations for next year?
Oh, of course. I think they're collecting all the time through guidance and through the health assisting pathway takes them too.
I might have 1 or 8 in my house.
Sounds perfect.
Who has a prom dress in their house? No. You?
I think you should just wear it to the prom.
I don't think I'm going to fit in Amelia's prom dress. But thank you. So maybe anybody who heard that, I think that's a really great idea, and I like it that it's sustainable, that it's affordable, because prom dresses are extremely expensive, and it's nice if they're cleaned. It's like a brand new dress. Next person can enjoy it, and so forth. So thank you very much, Ms. Perry. Make a motion to accept the report of the student rep, unless there's another question.
Second.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Mr. Barrows, to accept the report of the student representative and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral 6, item number 1, superintendent's update. I have quite a few announcements. I'll try to buzz through them, but give you some good information. The month of May, of course, has lots of great things happening in our schools and throughout our country, but it's also Mental Health Awareness Month. In our school district, under the direction of Dr. Wallace and his team, have put together some programming for students and staff to participate in on their own free will, and we have that information in our faculty staff newsletter and on our website, and will be made available to families as well. Just last week, we kicked off here at Everett Public Schools for the first time a strategic planning effort which brought together over 70 people, both internal folks as well as a number of our business community friends, other stakeholders, elected officials, multiple parents, former students, current students, and they will participate in 3 meetings which will be held. The other 2 now will be held, one in the month of June, actually 2 in the month of June. The senior leadership team will also meet in the off weeks internally to review surveys that were sent out. We had over 370 respondents to our survey asking about what they believe the Everett Public Schools should look like over the next 3 years. And our facilitator is helping bring all that information together and generate some action plans that I will carry out on behalf of the district. Certainly when the report is final, I'll bring that back to the school committee for your endorsement and officially promote it to the community. I'd like to thank Mayor Van Campen and our chairperson who is sitting there on behalf of the school department, on the school committee, providing great insight and support. Wonderful information. I think that you'll all be pleased with the process. You know, strategic plans are important. They help guide any district, and certainly Everett is no different, and things are changing so rapidly, not just on the financial side, but certainly on enrollment and demands, academic demands that are placed on our young people, their social, emotional well-being, space concerns. So we have a lot to tackle over the next several weeks. And as I said, I'll bring that report back to this committee for your information and endorsement. And then once that happens, we'll share it with the broader community. And you all can hold me to the objectives and action plans that I'll develop with the leadership team. The leadership team, many of you here this evening, our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Lynch, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Barrett, and Dr. Adams is behind the screen. Their leadership and support throughout this process, amongst other things, really does help the district keep moving. We have lots of good things to report in the next month in terms of third-party evaluations of our system, our kids, our finances. I will continue to report those out, and I'm happy to report all positive so far. Project Triangle is an organization that was founded many, many years ago, and it consisted of Everett, Medford, and Malden. And Project Triangle empowers people with disabilities and their families to enjoy fulfilling lives through work experiences. And they have had a halfway decent relationship with the city over the number of years. Last year, we employed a small working group of folks from Project Triangle that assisted us in our landscaping here in and around Everett High School, and they will be deployed. Actually, they started today, and they will work over the next several weeks with our facilities crew under their own direction, but it helps give them an opportunity to have work experience, and they make a small stipend to do that work, and it's very rewarding. We received, the city joined me, the city of Everett through Mayor Van Campen, our chairperson, Ms. Hurley, along with Mr. Lynch, Mr. Mareshi, came to receive an award called the Triangle Inclusion Community Award. I accepted it on behalf of the Everett Public Schools for the work that we encourage and support with Project Triangle. And I think we'll have more school-to-career opportunities for these folks each and every year. With their assistance, we can do additional things around our schools. So I'd like to thank the mayor and the chairperson for joining us in accepting that award. As I try to provide on a regular basis, an attendance committee meets and they provide information about our schools and attendance rates. Once again, we continue to have a strong and steady district-wide attendance at 92.2%. It's up slightly from a year ago this time at 91.2%. Our chronic absenteeism is trending downward, which is where we want it to be. It went down almost a full 2 percentage points over last year at this point. I do notice trends. We're looking at trends. When do you see a high absentee rate? Oftentimes it's a Friday. Oftentimes those Fridays are right before a vacation, so we see attendance slip off. I looked at it historically. It hasn't changed much over the years, just the numbers change, but the behaviors seem to be consistent. Our committee, as you know, monitors school by school and looks at initiatives that we could consider. One of those initiatives that we're doing on a district basis, which I've reported to you in the past, and we kicked it off this past week during school vacation, is home visits. The home visit is a pair of our public school employees, whether it's a teacher, most of them are teachers doing this, and they make an appointment with the parent, and they don't have to meet at the home, but they can meet the parent in person at a park, a cup of coffee. It's to re-engage our parents, to have a check-in, if you will. We do know statistically that in previous districts who have done this, they've seen an increase not only in student attendance, and tardies continue to drop, but it also engages our parent community to attend more community events in the school community. So that program will go through the end of June, and we'll start it up in earnest next fall. And as you remember, we applied for and received a small stipend from the University of California, and we received a little over $5,000 to kick this off, and we have some of our own dollars put into this. And I'll report back to you within a year the outcome of these visits, and if it proves to be what we expect, we'll continue to do that and expand those relationships as we move into years ahead. Today starts kindergarten registration, so for parents at home that may be watching and have a child ready to attend kindergarten next year, please come and make an appointment to the Parent Information Center. Our staff that speak multiple language can answer all your questions and enroll you in the process of kindergarten. We're also beginning today the dual immersion program kickoff, and interested families who may want to consider that option for kindergarten, which will be in 2 schools. One will be at the Parlin, which is a Portuguese immersion program, and in the Cavarian School, it will be a Spanish-English dual immersion. So we anticipate some healthy responses to this initiative as well. This is something I think that's probably been long overdue in this district, and we start in kindergarten, and every year thereafter we'll continue to offer those 2 languages in those separate schools. So if parents may be interested in learning more about this immersion program, there's some information sessions that are coming up. Again, most of this information is on our website, and we always try to provide some social media posts and the like in multiple languages. So we have the next information center on information program at May 6th at the Parlin at 6 o'clock, and after that will be June 9th at the Cavarian School. So for any parent who may be interested, they can certainly call in advance and make an appointment with the Parent Information Center, which is located in the lower level at Everett City Hall, or they can call. And certainly if you have additional questions and can't make it to the Parent Information Center right now, the next session is May 6th, which is this Wednesday. Wicked Bites, for those of you who may follow, Wicked Bites is put on. It's kind of an online program that critiques foods. They go throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It's hosted by 2 folks who have a history in broadcast journalism. It's on NESN, Scott Whitley and Leanne Janine. They came to Everett High School to do a small segment on our students with the Whitson's Culinary Program. Whitson's hosts like a cook-off, and there's a competition, and there's judges and so on and so forth. So it's kind of a local thing, but folks at Wicked Bites were very interested when we told them a little bit about what we do with our students. They not only were interested, they did a whole program on that. and it aired this past weekend. And I think, Dave O'Connor, I think we're going to try to see if we can have that clip put on our website for those of you who didn't see it over the weekend. It was Saturday morning and Sunday evening, and we're going to see if we can get that clip up for folks to see our students' culinary design and food items that they prepared and served to judges, and they got a chance to be on NESN. So thanks to not only Whitson's for hosting this every year, but certainly Carolyn Parmenter and the rest of the culinary arts faculty for supporting this effort. And as I said, we do it every year. Just this year, we got some extra notoriety, which is great. During April vacation, which we just came off of, we had hundreds of students participate in our acceleration academies. As you may remember, this past year I had told you that our vacation academies wouldn't necessarily be all fun, so to speak. It would involve helping our students, the most needy of students in terms of academic needs, would be invited to participate during the week, free of charge, lunch served, and giving them opportunities to strengthen their skills, whether it's reading or math. And this past April's vacation was no exception. We had over 630 students registered, 46 teachers participated. We were at 4 schools, the Lafayette, the Parlin, the Caveri, and the Madeline English. We had 35 classrooms humming during that 1-week period, and we were able to provide our students with some accelerated coursework. We also had a program here at Everett High School. We had 250 students who attended, which was mostly focused on English language arts and mathematics, and the teachers worked closely with these students to help them along the way and better understand their coursework so that they could, in effect, excel at the work that was before them over the next several weeks and certainly give them a strong foundation. I have to say, let me just do a side note on that. You're going to see the results of this. It's already starting to show up. Back to the basics. I told you folks over a year ago, almost 2 at this point, that some of the things that we're going to do is just back to the fundamentals. And it is proven to be effective. And under the enormous capability of our directors and teaching faculty, we're seeing those results. And we'll continue to report those, as I said, as the next few weeks comes by and we get official information. A lot of the information is, quote, embargoed until they can release it statewide. I can tell you preliminarily, we've already seen some results. Every one of our schools, every one of them, the K-8 buildings, all of them went up significantly in comprehension and language. So I'm very proud of that. And when that becomes official, we can make a bigger deal out of it, so to speak. So I want to thank, again, the teachers in this system, put their heart and soul, not only every day of the week, but certainly these academies are certainly helping those kids that are struggling to get that extra edge. So thank you to all of the folks who made that possible this past week. And by the way, all of these programs, I shouldn't say all, but most of these programs are run at no direct expense to the city. It is Title I money, which is federal dollars that we use judiciously in order to change behaviors and improve outcomes. So again, it was humming, and the kids, there was great attendance too. It wasn't that kids signed up and didn't come. So we saw great attendance. Again, I'm going to talk about the percussion ensemble. This is, how many times can I say wonderful things about it? It's just probably not enough. The wonderful music program that we have here in Everett, and Everett High School in particular, is really the envy of everybody. And, people celebrate one-offs, one here, one there. We're celebrating national recognition, not one-offs. It's constant. Our kids excel at what they do. They are completely invested. We have families who spend an enormous amount of time and interest. And see what happens? People get that engaged because there's good things that happen. And the faculty and the staff in that program, under the direction of Mr. O'Brien, who's in the back of the room tonight, it's not by accident. It's deliberate, it's fundamental, it's commitment, it's expertise, and the results show it. So again, I have to say students come to the music program in great number, and they have lots of experiences to enjoy their talents. And again, they're in Dayton, Ohio. They advanced to semifinal rounds, and I know that the lady to my right has all the specific details because she and her family are very engaged in that, and she can speak firsthand to the commitment of our staff and the students. They work their backs off to do this. So mark your calendars, though, because like no other, this Memorial Day program that is being planned by the music department will be held on Wednesday, May the 20th at 6 o'clock right here at Everett High School Auditorium. It's free to the public. It's not just open to our school community. It's a public event. I know the mayor has been invited. I think you'll see the community turn out in great numbers to honor and show respect for our veterans, and as we should, and our music department puts on a phenomenal show. So you get to observe the talent, listen to the music, and also show respect for our veterans, both past and present, and certainly future. And we have many of our students going on to the service here from Everett High School. Webster School. Today I had the privilege of standing with the mayor at the Webster School. Today, State Representative Joe McGonigal presented the Webster School a Distinguished Service Award, and citation was presented to the interim principal, Ms. Aprise, and also joining us was the former principal, now Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Barrett. And this distinction, if you will, for the Webster School, it's only 2 schools in Massachusetts honored with a Distinguished School Award. It was nominated by our own Department of Elementary and Secondary Education for educational advances and academic achievement. Mr. McGonigal presented the citation in person, but he reminded us that when the House of Representatives, or for that matter, the State Senate, pass a resolution in session, that goes down in the history of the Commonwealth. So in 50 years from now, if somebody was Googling Everett in distinctions, they would come up upon this document that recognizes the Webster School in Everett, Massachusetts. So I wanted to thank Representative McGonigal at this opportunity because he knows the importance of the work that we do and took time out of their schedule at the State House to come over and be with us today. Here at Everett High School, we have a lot of phenomenally talented faculty, a couple standing out in the back there. Dr. Anna Sidis, many of you already know Anna Sidis. She's been named a finalist for the 2026 Massachusetts STEM Teacher of the Year. That is a significant, just to be a finalist is a significant recognition, an honor, quite frankly. And this is a fund and a initiative that was started years ago by Robert Kraft when he attended and hosted a STEM summit at Gillette many years ago. And so we wish Dr. Sidis the best. I know that if she should prevail and be the top person when it's announced, she or the school department will receive $5,000 from the Patriots Foundation for STEM education and things that maybe we don't think about purchasing on a regular basis. They'll be able to use those funds to do just that. We are so proud of Dr. Sidis and really the entire STEM team under the direction of, there she is back there, give us a wave, Nancy Cianchetta. Thank you, Nancy, for supporting our teachers in the STEM program and in the STEM field and all of the work that's happening here at Everett High School. I think you already heard that Ms. Perry talked about Danica Pham. She was recognized at the 40th Annual Outstanding Vocational Technical Student Award ceremony that was held out in Worcester, and her family attended. She was one of only 55 students who were recognized at this annual awards dinner. Again, these are external people acknowledging and celebrating our students. When I tell you some of these things, I hope I don't minimize what these really are. These are significant accomplishments, and any of the things that I talk about, and I try to run through all these things quickly, and we write about them, and we certainly publish them on social media, but make no mistake about it, these are true honors our young people are receiving from folks. It's not just you and me, it's external organizations that that recognize the talent that we have here in Everett High School. And Danica is one of those very talented folks from Everett High School. You know, we also have a great CTE program that we're looking to expand as we think about the future opportunities for our students. I'd like to thank, of course, Siobhan Araya. Siobhan is the director, and she's been doing this for a couple of years and has done a remarkable job. She also joined Danica's family and was cheering her on out in Worcester. So thank you to all the CTE staff here at Everett High School. Danica is an enormously talented young woman. She's in the National Honor Society, she's a Key Club International officer. She's the vice president of the Women's Wave Club, and she has done an internship locally at the Members Plus Credit Union. She is really an outstanding young lady, and we're so happy for her receiving this award. In the past, I know I talked about it for February vacation, and we did the same thing. Everett Public School students in kindergarten through third grade received some books that went home with them in their school bags the Friday before vacation, and there were reading selections aligned to each of the students' reading assessment data. So we looked at very specific student needs, and we sent books home that were specific to them, and they would read those books with a parent or guardian, and hopefully, or our intent is, our belief is that is strengthening their skill set, and so far so good. We did the same thing. And again, this is with a partnership through Just Right Reader, and the funds that we receive from them is we purchase some of those books along with our own money. I'd like to thank Audra Lassard. She leads this initiative for the school district, and Audra puts an awful lot of time into our students' success, and I want to thank her publicly. It is showing, Audra, and to everybody in the academic side of the house. Things are happening with our scores, and again, as I said a minute ago, we'll report those out when we are told we can do so. The Immigrant Learning Center, Everett High School students fared exceptionally well in this year's Teen Perspectives on Immigration contest. I think that Ms. Perry mentioned that, and I know we circulated this book. There were a lot of wonderfully written articles. Ms. Perry actually didn't talk about her own that was included in this book. The cover of the book is one of our own students. We just, again, you're selected to be published. You are selected for your work to be shown. We don't produce this. This is these young people doing what they do best and being recognized. So thank you to all of our young people who participated in this contest. And there were 81 submissions for the contest. 31 came from Everett. 31. Phenomenal. I think you heard from the Lafayette Lions. There was a DESE summit. DESE, as you all know, is the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. They held a summit on April the 16th, in which we did have a contingent from Everett attend. And 9 Everett High School English Language Learner students presented in this, they call it YPAR, it's called Youth Participatory Action Research, and they did it on attendance. They did a great presentation as well. And we always are so proud when DESE asks our students to present, again, recognized by professionals who are in this business and know where to go. Call Everett, we have them. So, Madam Chair, members of the school committee, that is my superintendent's update for this evening. Thank you for following all that quickly.
Thank you, Superintendent. Ms. Guerin.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you for the presentation, Mr. Hart. Just want to talk a little bit more about the dual immersion program. You know, this is a very, very exciting addition, you know, in addition, early childhood edition, including, you know, the full-day preschool. Is the goal to have the dual immersion program at multiple schools? Right now, it's just the Parlin and the Cavarian. Are you hoping to
We're going to
see how that
continue to,
spreads?
right, we're going to continue to accelerate the grade level, so next year we'll have kindergarten, first grade. But yes, we will look at that. We want to make sure we do it right, so we'll just pick the 2 schools with both with high population, in Pauline's case, of Portuguese speakers, and at the Cavarian, Spanish speakers. But I think there is, once we perfect this after a couple of years, I think we want to make sure that we've done right by our students and families. But yes, that would be the goal.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Guerin. Emma?
I just wanted to state briefly that the winner of the Wicked Eats?
Wicked Bites.
Wicked Bites contest, the winning dish was served at lunch today. So I wanted to note how important it is that these students got this notability and then brought it back to Everett, which I think is the most important thing and so special about Everett because we're always bringing stuff back to our community.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you, Emma. Ms. Babcock?
Through you to Emma.
It was teriyaki chicken over brown rice with broccoli on top. It was very good.
Yes,
so,
I saw a picture. It looked great.
I want to say one thing about the team perspectives on immigration. I've been to, I didn't go this year, but I went to the first 2 years or 3 years that they had it. And I want to just give a little shout out to our English teachers because they mention it in class that, you know, they don't say, do you have to do this? They say, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to express yourselves and encourage them to submit. And I think that that means a lot because you can hear about something, but you need somebody to
That's right.
give you, and I know that when my daughter was here, Mr. Finneran was the one that encouraged some of the students, and then one of the students that was in one of our English classes won the #1 award 2 years ago as well. So, you know, our English teachers are out there encouraging students to take a chance and try this, because if you don't have someone encouraging you to do it, you may not take the initiative by yourself. Although our students have a ton of initiative.
They sure do.
For real. But it does help to have support. So I want to shout out the English teachers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Babcock. If I may, from the chair, briefly, because the superintendent called me out a little bit, I'd love to elaborate a little bit more on the percussion ensemble.
Please do.
My husband and I are not musically talented at all. We had no clue what we were getting ourselves into. As music parents, it is quite a commitment. It's a commitment both on the students' behalf. It's very long hours, long days, loading things off and on the truck, up and down the stairs, in and out of the buildings. It's also a commitment by our staff. If the kids are here, the staff is here. But it's amazing to watch. It's amazing to watch them become responsible young adults, whether they realize they're doing it or not. They're time managing. They're, hopefully, all of them are getting their work done when they're missing classes, missing days. But it teaches them to be there for one another. Yes. And they want to do this. They want to be here. They want to be doing the very best that they can to represent the community. Percussion is a very long season. It's not like band. It starts in November and ends in April, and that's practices during the week, competitions on the weekends. It's practicing during February school vacation, a lot of travel. I don't get to see them in person often because they travel really far, and I still have a younger one at home, so there's a great parent network posting videos and stuff, but they're getting national recognition. It's not just a local circuit of competition, which they also dominated and won, but it's national recognition, and it's not competing against a handful of bands. The percussion ensemble competed against 60 different bands in total, and they placed within the top 15 finalists in the nation. That's amazing, and they're putting Everett on the map musically, where a lot of other communities are cutting the arts and cutting music because funding is tough. We are thriving, and they're showing results. So thank you to our staff and mentors for believing in our children and helping them believe in themselves and have something to enjoy and love. And just real quick, one more. It's no surprise that Dr. Siders is a finalist for STEM Teacher of the Year, and I appreciated that you had a photo of her in her crutches. Ms. Babcock.
Through you to you.
Oh.
I was going to say, band is the sport that practices the most, band and percussion. I feel like I have seen, Amelia was lucky to go to Pearl Harbor with the band, and I know the number of hours that our musical instrument students put in, and we're talking about sometimes 20, 30 hours a week beyond school. So it is a huge commitment, and for them to be recognized, and not only that, but once they leave here, a lot of them are going to college, and they are in D1 marching bands. We have a number of students that are still marching and in percussion in colleges. I ran into one of them this weekend. And I was like, oh, how's percussion? She's like, I still love it. Yeah. So it's awesome. It really is. It maybe in someday a topic for conversation might be to a varsity letter.
Thank you, Ms. Babcock.
You're welcome.
That's interesting.
Anything else for the superintendent?
Motion to accept the superintendent report and place on file.
Second.
Motion has been made by Mr. Barrows, seconded by Ms. Babcock to accept the superintendent's report and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barrows.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business, which is Roman numeral 6, item number 4.
Roman numeral 6, item number 4, matter of the school department's fiscal year 2027 proposed operating budget in the amount of $139,290,473 plus $6,104,926 for special ed transportation and city chargebacks in the amount of $36 million. I'm requesting favorable action as a result of your public hearing.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Barrows.
I just want to make a motion to approve this budget. I want, actually, let me wait for a second. Is that a second?
Second the motion.
Then on the motion, I just want to thank the superintendent and his team and everyone involved, excuse me, on putting this budget together. I want to commend the mayor who helped us, and for the first time that I'm aware of, has reduced the chargebacks and worked with us to have a balanced budget. I know it is a difficult, we all know it's a difficult year. Even with this budget, we sadly had to let some staff members go. But in a scheme of things, when you look at other districts across the state, even in this difficult time, we were able to put together, I would say, balanced budget. So thank you, Mayor Van Campen. Thank you, Superintendent, and the team who has, everyone who have worked really hard on putting this budget together and moving for favorable action. And with a little warning that let's do everything that we can with this budget this year, because the current fiscal scenario across the state might not be the same next time and next year. So we might be looking at something even more difficult than we had this year. So it's important for us to keep in mind. But thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Barrows. The motion has been made and seconded to approve as presented the school department's fiscal year 2027 operating budget in the amount of $139,290,473 plus $6,104,926 for special education transportation and city chargebacks in the amount of $36 million and send it to the mayor and city council as part of their annual budget process. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barrows.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 5, matter of participation in the school choice program under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 76, Section 12B. I'm asking and requesting that the school committee vote not to participate in school participation as evidenced by our public hearing last week.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Barrows.
I will make the motion and accept the superintendent's recommendation that the Everett Public Schools do not participate in the school choice program. And on that note, I would clarify my colleagues, Madam Chair, or maybe you will,
right
that if you're voting yes that means you're voting no. So you are accepting the superintendent's recommendation.
Thank you, Mr. Barros. Motion made by Mr. Barros, seconded by Ms. Babcock. To accept the superintendent's recommendation on the matter of participation in the school choice program, Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 76, Section 12B. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Garin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 6, acceptance of a building early childhood partnership. It's a preschool itinerant team initiative grant in the amount of $20,000. I'm requesting your favorable action. Our special ed director, Mr. Brady, secured this federal grant in that amount of $20,000 and will be providing professional development for our preschool team, supporting their efforts to prepare and deliver services to our students.
Move to favorable action.
Seconded.
Motion has been made for favorable action by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio, to accept the Building Early Childhood Partnership grant in the amount of $20,000. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Garin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 7, acceptance of a donation from the Everett Fire Department to the Devon School in the amount of $500. I'm asking you to accept this favorably from the Fire Department's Local 143. That's their union who generously donated the $500 for the school's fun run, which will continue to support other programming at the school.
Make a motion to move to favorable action and send a letter of customary thanks to the fire department.
Second.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cardillo, to accept the donation from the Everett Fire Department to the Devon School in the amount of $500 with a letter of customary thanks. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Garin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 8 is acceptance of a gift from the Home Depot Foundation, valued in the amount of $850. I'm requesting your favorable action on accepting this donation. And we have 2 sandboxes and sand for the Adams School play area. And I'd like to not only thank the Home Depot, local Home Depot and the foundation for partnering us, but for our vice principal, Ms. Redler, who I think was still in the audience somewhere, for securing that for us. So I'd ask for your favorable action.
Move to favorable action.
Second.
Motion has been made for favorable action by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio, to accept the gift from the Home Depot Foundation in the amount of $850. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Garin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Item number 9 is acceptance of $300 in Market Basket gift cards from the Zonta Club of the North Shore in Chelsea. I'm requesting favorable action. As you know, they not only donate these twice a year, but they also provide scholarship to our students. I wanted to thank Ms. Miller, who comes each time to present the gift cards, and this year, or this past week, Mr. Lynch accepted them on behalf of our families. So thank you to Zonta.
Move favorable action and a letter of thanks be sent.
Second.
Motion has been made by Ms. Cardillo, seconded by Ms. Babcock, to accept the $300 gifts in Market Basket gift cards from the Zonto Club of Chelsea and North Shore. Sending a letter of customary thanks as well. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Garin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved 9-0.
9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral 7, items submitted by school committee members. Item number 1, discuss the emergence of AI-generated images and how existing district policies on bullying, harassment, and digital conduct apply. This was offered by Ms. Babcock.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes, I thought I would just bring up this topic because it is sort of an unusual emergence that is happening where people are creating false AI images that are sometimes explicit and embarrassing. And I just would like to know how our existing district policy might cover that particular area.
So I'm happy to give you a quick overview. There's 2 areas, one of which is what you just mentioned, is the imagery. The current policy on cyberbullying does cover, and I wanted to read it for you, bullying through the use of technology or electronic devices, such as phones, cell phones, computers, and the internet. It includes email, instant messages, text messages, and internet posting. After consulting with our external attorney who handles all of our kind of Title IX issues, she's actually defended cases like this. And she said our existing policies would cover any of this AI-generated manipulation of imagery. So that the current policy, in effect, would help us. We are also having a committee that will be meeting this summer that we had established before all of this came out on AI in terms of academic work, so that we have a clear policy. Teachers do use AI-generated help, but it is not to be used as the only way in which you submit, for example, a paper. That is not applicable. So we're working on that independent of this, but we've been advised that we're perfectly covered by this policy, and we are waiting, as you probably have heard, for additional maybe guidance or direction from the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. They will promulgate some additional guidelines, but currently we are covered with existing policy.
Ms. Babcock.
Through you to Mr. Hart. I'm very happy to hear that. I was assuming that it would be covered, but it was nice to look into it just in case, because it is an emerging issue, and it's a rather uncomfortable one. I also like the idea that you're mentioning the use of AI. I feel like that might be a good discussion for elaboration as well at some point, because it's a discussion everywhere. Right now, it's a discussion at every university. Environmental issues in our own community, debates over, AI data centers. So it's nice to mention that too, and maybe that's a good topic for another day.
Yes. And when anything additional comes out, certainly from DESE, I'll bring that information forward.
Thank you, Ms. Babcock.
Thank you.
Mr. Barrows.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you to the Superintendent and Ms. Babcock for bringing this item forward. It's great that our policy currently in place cover this, but I would like to bring this back once DESE issue guidance. What I would like to propose is that we have a specific language related to AI on our policy materials moving forward. Let's say that when we approve our student manual and our staff manual for the next school year, that we add the language to specify AI. There are several districts across the state that have similar policy to ours, but there is still a question under DESE if that applies to AI. Because when you say digital, that could be text message, or could be a Photoshop. But AI specifically, it's not. I'd like to see that language there in order to make sure that the district is fully covered, and for our students, and of course the staff, to understand that it's specifically AI. Hoje em dia, if you look at today, ChatGPT is free, right? Of course, you can pay, you have an account, but you can use up to a certain limit for free. So anyone can just download. I mean, it's incredible. You just put I want to create a poster on, I'm going to sell a cake. My cake is chocolate and strawberry. And then you tell ChatGPT, and they create that beautiful cake that you want to see, that is like, oh my God, where do I buy this right now? It's incredible, right? So I think it's important for us to have in specific language AI when we update, so we can work with the superintendent, with DESE guidelines to make sure that, of course, as the superintendent mentioned, we are covered right now, but I'd like to see the specific language there when we update
Are you making a
our
motion,
policy
Mr.?
manual for the fall.
It's
So
a
we
point-
can bring it that back.
It's a point well taken,
I
Mr. Vice
agree.
Chairman, and I know that Assistant Superintendent Lynch is on top of that, along with the committee and with the guidance of attorneys as well as DESE. But you're absolutely right, we will be including that specifically, so thank you for mentioning that.
Thank you, Mr. Barros. Ms. Cornelio.
I have a question that some people brought up too to me. So how is it covered? You say it's covered in the school while the children, students are in school. What if they use it outside of school?
That's the hard
That's
part
the
of this.
p- this is-
If they're
yes.
using their own devices and they're doing it
Ex-
after school hours, but we would do the same thing if they were doing to another student, we would call them in.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's
So
brought
we-
to our
we-
attention, we would call them in.
So you do have that authority to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Cornelio. Mr. Mayor?
I just had, just two comments, maybe a question for the superintendent. I do agree with the vice chair. I think once DESE guidance comes out, it's probably appropriate to have some AI-specific language in the policy. What I was more interested in, and I do appreciate Member Babcock bringing this up this evening, because it's emerging, it's going to become prolific, and a part of our daily lives. Are we dealing with this issue today, Superintendent Hart? Are we aware of any situations today where there have been AI-generated images or anything like that? Is it becoming a problem for our district?
Yes, it's not a problem yet, but have we encountered it? Yes, and using the existing policies, we've been able to enforce and determine appropriate corrective action. So yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Barros?
Can I just bring one thing up that's important for the members of the public to know, or to remind everyone? So while we do not have any specific language there that says AI, 2 years ago, the state passed a law called the Revenge Porn Act.
Correct.
Which it's a crime in Massachusetts if you share non-consensual nude pictures, like naked pictures of someone. So you can still be charged under that law, which was passed 2 years ago. Of course, we would like to address this on a school base, right? And having, make sure that our kids and that their parents know that this is illegal, that's prohibited in school. But there is still a law out there called the Revenge Porn Act, which was signed into law 2 years ago, that covers this. So you cannot do that because you will be criminally prosecuted in Massachusetts today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barros. Any further information, or maybe refer back to sponsor for now?
You could refer, if you refer it to me, and then I'll
Okay.
report out by the committee and taking in the recommendation of the vice chair.
Okay, I'm going to refer to the superintendent, and when we have DESE guidance about how we should format the language, not just in the issue of this particular area, but also moving forward and thinking about generative AI, et cetera.
Sure.
But I would make a motion to move it to the superintendent, and then we'll see what the policy looks like when it's brought back in front of us, because that policy is brought in front of the school committee when the student handbook comes out.
Correct. Second the motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Mr. Mayor, to refer the item to discuss the emergence of AI-generated images and how existing district policies on bullying, harassment, and digital conduct apply, to the superintendent to report out at a later date. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. Motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Rome numeral 8, subcommittee reports. Item number 1 is from Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee on Monday, April the 6th, 2026.
Is Is there a motion to?
Yes,
waive
make
the
a motion to accept the Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee meeting from Monday, April 6th.
Second.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio, to accept the Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee Monday, April 6, 2026 minutes and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Also under Roman numeral number 8, item number 2, Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee meeting on Tuesday, April the 28th, 2026.
Make a motion to waive the reading of the record of the Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee from Tuesday, April 28th, and place it on
Second the
file.
motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Babcock, seconded by Ms. Cornelio, to waive the reading and accept the report of the Finance and Negotiations Subcommittee for Tuesday, April 28th, 2026, and place on file. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral number 9, bills and payroll.
Was there bills and payroll? Was this?
In the amount of $4,420,847.82.
So I'll make a motion to accept bills and payrolls in the amount of 4 million.
Second.
In that amount.
Motion made by Mr. Barrows, seconded by Ms. Babcock, to accept bills and payroll dated April 28th, 2026, in the amount of $4,420,847.82. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed.
Madam Chair, move to pay the bills and payroll on the amount that was specified by the superintendent.
Second the motion.
Motion has been made by Ms. Cardello, seconded by Ms. Cornelio.
And
to-
ask Van Campen, Mayor Van Campen to pay.
Checks in the mail.
To ask Mayor Van Campen to pay bills and payroll dated April 28th, 2026, in the amount of $4,420,847.82. Roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0, motion passed. Superintendent, the next order of business.
Roman numeral 10 is unfinished business. There's none before you. Roman numeral 11 is new business. You have none before you.
Excuse
Roman
me?
numeral 12.
Madam Chair, if I may,
Sorry, Ms. Cardillo.
under new business, I'd like to take a moment to applaud and wish our colleague, Myra Cornelio, a very happy birthday. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Ms. Cornelio.
Thank you.
Roman numeral 12 are hearings. There are none before you. Roman numeral 13 matters for executive session. There is no executive session. Roman numeral 14 is adjournment.
Move to
Motion
adjourn.
Move for adjournment.
Motion has been made and seconded pretty much by everybody to adjourn. Roll call.
Oh, we got to do the roll call.
Mr. Almeida Barros.
Yes.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes.
Ms. Cardello.
Yes.
Ms. Cornelio.
Yes.
Ms. Cristiano.
Yes.
Ms. Guerin.
Yes.
Mr. LaMonica.
Yes.
Mayor Van Campen.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
So moved, 9-0.
So moved, 9-0. We have adjourned. The time is 8:03 p.m. Have a good night, everyone.